What's good, family? What's good? I.O.B.A. I'm TC. It's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks since I put up a video, but I just got to talk about this election a little bit more as it gets closer to Super Tuesday. I mean, I think if I'm not mistaken, I believe we have our primaries on our caucus on Super Tuesday as well, Florida, but South Carolina. I think they vote now and shit. So I hope, and they had that debate night before last in South Carolina where everybody was yelling and screaming over each other and going all crazy and shit. And people saying that Mike Bloomberg kind of bought that fucking debate. Well, he kind of did because most of the audience was, cheering and clapping every time he opened his fucking sorry ass mouth. And then it cost somewhere between $1,700 and $3,000 just to get in the motherfucking debate. I mean, you had to be a sponsor of the debate, and the sponsorships ran like that. So in order to get in, you had to pay a minimum $1,700. So who got $1,700 just to go watch a motherfucking debate? Unless you just got that kind of money and you some rich ass motherfucker who can, do that. And if you like that, if you rich like that, if you wealthy like that, you're going to be trying to pull for your man, Mike Bloomberg. So he filled up the audience with his supporters. And not only that, the motherfucker was running Mike Bloomberg commercials during the fucking debate. Now, the network should have did a better job with that. But anyway, it was supposed to be Mike Bloomberg night. That's what it was supposed to be because he did so shitty, in the debate prior to this one. What they were trying to do was sink Bernie Sanders going into South Carolina. But I gotta tell you, niggas in South Carolina, I hope they got their head on straight. Because you got that guy Tom Steyer, that other billionaire who was on the stage. He down in South Carolina passing out money and making dumbass promises. I heard one of his campaign workers on Democracy Now! Talking about Tom Steyer down in South Carolina, investing money in doing outreach, which is a term of giving money to small businesses and HBCUs. Want to give money to making donations to HBCUs, and he basically trying to buy off the boule, because giving money to HBCUs to me it's nothing. I mean, you give money to HBCU, so anybody can go to a HBCU. You ain't got to be black to go to a HBCU. And that HBCU just means historically black college or university. Historically black. That don't mean it's still black, but it was historically black. And when you do go to HBCU and they give money to HBCU, the money go to the college. It don't go to the motherfucking students. The students still come out of the motherfucking college with a goddamn boatload of debt and a degree that they probably can't even use. So giving money to HBCUs, that's a non-starter for me. It's not, and it's not a tangible. It's not. Any ADOS person knows that that's not a fucking tangible. Now, my thing is, if I said this before, if one of them candidates, like Bernie Sanders, because I believe Bernie Sanders is going to be the nominee, like Bernie Sanders, if you really want to win over the black vote in South Carolina, then he got to promise them something tangible. And he don't want to do that because that shit'll carry over nationally. If he promised black people in South Carolina something tangible, it'll carry over nationally and he'll be stuck. So he gonna keep on with his message of, Medicare for all, free college tuition to public colleges and universities, and Green New Deal, ending the wars, stuff like that. And that's all good shit. Don't get me wrong. That's all good shit. That's a good platform. But my only problem with Sanders is he doing it and he trying to do it without directly promising black people anything. And black people are helping him because he winning black people over. He winning over black people like me, who thinking on a larger scale. And there's a lot of us out there. Because while I believe strongly in the black agenda and strongly in reparations for slavery and Jim Crow, I also recognize that the world has to be saved so that we can enjoy this black agenda if it ever gets put forth. I believe that the world, the planet has to be saved. The country has to be saved so that we have a country to enjoy the fruits of our struggle. You dig me? We get reparations and we get, our black agenda addressed, but in the meantime, we burn down the motherfucking planet. You can't afford to go to the doctor. You can't afford to get an education. You know what I'm saying? The only thing your kids can do is go to war. You're getting gentrified out of your goddamn cities, but we got our black agenda. No, we gotta get rid of this motherfucking radical ass white boy right wing president Donald Trump, and we gotta put somebody in there who we can talk to and continue our struggle against or with or however you want to put it. And that's Bernie Sanders. That's Bernie Sanders. So that's the direction we got to go in. And the people in South Carolina, I hope that they understand that. I hope that they understand that. Joe Biden is a fucking wash-up. Y'all know he a wash-up. Joe Biden's record with black people is terrible. Been terrible for a long time. The only thing he can say is he was Barack Obama's vice president. And that ain't really a plus because Barack Obama didn't do anything directly for black people. And everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. But white people think that we think that Barack Obama is motherfucking Jesus. They still think we drunk off the Obama Kool-Aid. Well, they wrong. They wrong. Because we not. We demand more than that. That's why Joe Biden ain't going nowhere. He pretty much, coming out off of South Carolina, he might as well just drop out the fucking race. Buttigieg drop out the race. Klobuchar drop out the race. Tom Steyer and Bloomberg drop out the motherfucking race. Elizabeth Warren drop out the race. Turns out she a lot nastier than I thought she was. I already knew she was nasty, but it turns out she a lot worse. So she needs to go. And we run motherfucking Bernie Sanders against Donald Trump. You got the far left and the far right going at it. See who rules. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do. And that's where I'm at right now. I hope the people in South Carolina is at that same space right now. Because if we run anybody other than Sanders, they're going to get their ass handed to them in a brown paper bag by Trump. And with that, I'm gonna move on and wrap this video up. I hope they get out there and do the right thing though in South Carolina. I really, really do. And then come Super Tuesday, we'll see what's really happening. We'll see who's really gonna be the nominee. The motherfucking Democratic Party may still try to steal it though. And the only way Sanders can have them not steal it is to beat them so bad until they wouldn't dare try to steal the nomination. All right? So, y'all keep your head up. Do what y'all got to do. Support Bernie Sanders. And we'll see y'all on the other side. TC. And I'm out.